Alright, we are here at Beppu station in the morning. It's almost 8. We're going to catch a train to an area called USA. If you just look at it, it's like USA, but it's actually USA. We're going to check out what Japan was like in a period called the Showa period. So it's one of the early times in Japan. The train will be here in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to get ready and hop right on. And after a short 20-minute train ride, we have arrived at USA. Again, it's not USA, it's USA. It is quite a quiet place. There's nobody here. It's very quiet, quite cold. The sun's just about to rise. And there's seriously just nobody here. We are completely just alone. It's starting to remind me a bit of The Walking Dead, Japan. Anyway, we're going to be moving out and we'll be checking out what Japan was like back in the Showa period. So we're now in a taxi on the way to the Showa No Machi. Normally we don't usually take taxis in Japan. It tends to be a little bit expensive. All things considered, it's supposed to be like a 10-minute drive away from the station. For the sake of convenience, we decided to just go ahead with it. We're now at Showa No Machi. It's a place where they kind of depict what Japan was like in the 1950s. Also, probably a very nostalgic place for people to come to. And the only thing is, we are the only ones here. There's literally nobody else here. It's kind of creepy, actually. Tell me, how is this not creepy? So again, this is now the inside of the museum. Lots of old-looking stuff, but you know, coupled with the fact that we are completely alone, with the music in the background, it's really some parts are really quite creepy actually. Actually, looking at all this stuff, it's not that much different from the olden, part of Singapore. Actually, I think a lot of the toys that children used to play with, it's quite similar. But again, I think the music is different. The music, wow, really very scary. Surely there's a better place to put a stick. Actually, a lot of the music reminds me a bit of, the melodies actually remind me of Hokkien songs, which kind of makes sense actually, because if you think about it, a lot of the Hokkien songs, the classic Hokkien songs, right, they used to be Japanese songs, so I guess there's some kind of connection there. So this exhibit is quite interesting because they built an old traditional Japanese kind of house, and they actually have the area change lighting to simulate night, day, evenings as well. Quite interesting. Stars, even stars appear on the ceiling. It's quite realistic. You can get a feel for what happens here. They even play the sounds of what happens, the birds and things like that. They'll play sounds, when you enter the room. Even the phone rings. I would answer it, but then again, I'm not sure who's calling, so This is the shower area. They'll play some kind of sounds. They're gonna play some sounds to simulate somebody using the shower area, which is quite scary from the outside. The toilets. Well, he just said to bring him some toilet paper. I skipped all the videoing of the travelling here, but we are now at our last stop for today called Yufuin. So let's have a look around. So this place is obviously a very touristy kind of a place. I'm not even hearing people speaking Japanese anymore. Everybody is speaking, shall we say, a language that I'm quite familiar with. We have come to see owls. They're literally like just standing around, and we're gonna just move around and have a look at some owls. So I've never been this close to an owl. He won't... Ah, there we go, there you... Hello. So we're gonna end the day today. We just ended our hot sand bath session at Takegawara Onsen. If you don't know what this is, it's basically you lie down on sand. A friendly lady will come over and just bury you alive with, you know, piping hot sand, and you just lie in the sand for like 15 minutes. It's our second time. Last night we came once. Today is our second time. For obvious reasons, I cannot film the whole process, but it's really nice. If you ever get a chance to try it, I highly recommend you do.